Greetings to you and blessings. Welcome to Reggae Cafe this evening, man. Thanks for your time and everything, and thanks for everything. I know you're on your way somewhere, though, but anyway, good evening to you.
Good evening to you, you know.
Yeah, blessings, King. Thanks for your
Yes,
time this
man.
evening, man. I think your video is off, though. If you can turn it on, I'll appreciate it very much. Yes.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, you muted your video. Anyways, how are you feeling? How are things going with you? Since we last spoke, how are things going with you?
Yes, you know, we're Iron man. Give thanks for life, you know. The greatest health and strength, you know. There, man.
We had a few questions for you this evening. Basically, men from St. Elizabeth, of course. I've had a conversation with you before on another station, not this one, but for the sake of the listeners out there, one of the questions that my producer put together this evening that really blew my mind was about the studio vibe thing, man. Can you ask that question now? What's the studio vibe thing about? You asked about the studio vibe. How is your vibe like in the studio? What's a typical vibe for you in the studio?
It's very mystic, man. As I hear it and it connect to me, then right away we know how to operate, you know. Yeah.
So it just connects with you mystically.
Say again.
It just connects to you mystically.
Very, very mystically, I'm telling you. I could be doing anything, and once it's like a lightning, then I know right away I have to attend to it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Vysionaer? Before we get to Bad News Bug, before we get to your career, beginning where it started from, how does Vysionaer choose a producer?
How do
How does Vysionaer choose a producer? How do you say this is the producer I want to work with, or I would love to work with?
Okay, yes, the chemistry, of course, number one, and the sound, you know, the qualities that they put out, you know. Yeah.
Let's can kindly get us on video, man. I think you're off the video, but so what was your first experience studio wise?
My first experience was in the earlier times, you know, when time we used to leave from St. Elizabeth up a Roses Valley, they go in a Kingston for try get this music going, you know. And to see them trying to create the rhythms to the music, them what we really have make from long time. That was the first experience.
Who would you attribute your first experience to? Who took you to the studio first? I mean,
Oh, well, first ever I got to the studio is a co-worker of mine, you know, rest his soul, you know, we call him K9. So 21 years ago that, you know, 21 years ago that he took me to the studio to record my first demo, you know.
do you,
Yeah.
do you remember that demo?
Yeah, man, I remember that clear as day.
what was it called?
It was called One Step at a Time.
Okay, one step at a time.
Yeah,
So the steps
yeah.
have taken you this far this time.
I'm telling you, perseverance, you know.
That's it, man. And during that period, that day in the studio, that he took it there first, right? I know that he's a blessed memory. At that time, what kind of work were you doing?
Oh, I wasn't even working, you know, going to school, high school.
Was it always your intention to be in music?
Um, no, first my intention was to go in the other army, which is not the Emperor's army, you know, go into the army and be a soldier for them. But then it had a different calling for me, you know, he wanted me in this army, the rightful army, you know, so I'm under the Emperor's government.
So your intentions was to be in the army, and then you ended up in your army instead, right?
I'm telling you, mystically.
Wow. Okay, the process of music. I mean, like, listen, Visionaire, from the very first time I heard your music and started communicating with you, I said that, no, this is it for me, you know, because I've heard several artists. You're a mixture of several artists in one, you know. You are unique to yourself, but you're a mixture of several people in one. What were some of your influences growing up?
Definitely, you know, so we got to go right to the point, you know, the king. You know, the king, Almighty Marley, you call him Bob Marley, the great, and the great Peter Touch, and you call for Dennis Brown and Jacob Miller, you call for Burning Spear, you call for all of the great ones them where we listen to will keep us tight.
I see. Reggae music has evolved.
Many more too.
Yes, yes. Reggae music has evolved from, reggaeton, raga, and so on and so forth. Now, the whole world is crazy about Afrobeats and stuff. Well, but I'd like to know from you personally, how do you maintain the roots?
It's just a calling, man, because it's just to stay focused too, because many things come to distract you at many times. But when you listen to the calling and you stay focused, it's really hard. But you just have to know, say, it's your purpose that. You just got to know that's your purpose. Yeah.
Good. We'll talk about the song Bad News Bug, right? Bad News Bug. I mean, to me, I just said that this song is straight number one, though. I mean, it was officially released yesterday, right?
Correct.
Okay, and you work with Sydney Mills. How did that connection come about?
That connection came about like 2020, 2020, from my great ones, Bobby Digital and Calibut. So Calibut originally connect with Danines, and so me kind of make some visit while in America and them thing there. Them say, meanwhile me out in the street, I'm supposed to can connect and work. So Calibut link up with Danines, and Danines say the quality what we need the best quality work out here. So straight to Sydney, and from the first day I meet Sydney, I say this was like family, because I get everything that I would have gotten in Jamaica run by my studio, run a Bobby Digital.
It's funny enough, though, but I've met Bobby Digital before, and I know Sydney as well. Can you tell me? Well, you met him in 2020, right? And it's been 6 years now. Bad News Bug. Now, have you recorded anything else with Sydney since you met him besides Bad News Bug?
We always been recording. Bad News Bug just recently recorded a few months ago. Like Bad News Bug would be recorded in September, I think. In September. Many works, man, because Sydney is the only one I go to record,
That's amazing, though. But this one, to me, this one stands out to me really big, as far as Bad News Bug, because it relates to a lot of things. Tell me about Bad News Bug. What inspired the lyrics? What is the focus for Bad News Bug? As far as when someone listens to Bad News Bug, what do you want them to feel?
Okay, first and foremost, it's reality right away. It's it's telling you of ones who would always run with the narrative of something that is incorrect about you, Ones wouldn't even speak of the goodness that you've done, but they would contribute a lot of strength to demise you, But if it were to build you up, then people would claim that they're tired and they can't have the time to help you along the way. But to tear you down, a brother would always make himself relevant enough in that field.
Wow, interesting. We're going to play Bad News Bug, right? And when we get back, more with Vysionaer. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch a dial. Be right back. This is Zed 101.9 FM. Bad News.
We have many albums, We have many albums ready long time. So this is a single now. We're using this as the master key right now.
Okay.
To get to the minds of the people them and come through the gate,
Any shows coming up for Vysionaer?
I am pretty sure there will be many shows with this kind of music, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I said this song is definitely a number one, though. This is my number one right now. Yes. Trust me.
Yes.
Wow, this is definitely number one, man. As soon as I heard this song, I said, "Dog, this one is a number one."
It is, man.
Everyone can relate to this one here, man. Big tune here.
Say them not tell nobody when you gone on top. Ready to spread the news as a little
You always stay on the road all the time in the studio, doing your thing though. How much time do you have for your own self? If you're not doing music, what are you doing?
The thing is, I am a countryman, you know.
Yes,
So
I know that.
we responsibility was instilled in us from we growing up as an earlier youth, you know. So anything we doing, we can still do the music. We don't really stop to go write our music and not paying attention to something else. Everything that we do the music within the same way, in the same time frame.
So you always have time for everything though, because you're a countryman. Since the hurricane in Jamaica, you're from St. Elizabeth. I know it was hit hard in St. Elizabeth. How's the family doing?
Man.
How's the family doing back there?
Yeah, man, especially a place called Roses Valley. Roses Valley, Balaclava is my community. Yeah, it was hit really hard, man. Devastating. Right now, people still are trying to build back their livelihood, you know. But by time goes by, people will try to come back again, you know, because we're resilient like that, you know.
Say, what's the advice you have for up and coming artists right now?
The best thing I have to tell all these youths is stay practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing.
Stay practicing, keep practicing.
Yeah, that is the key thing. And be humble at all time. Be humble, you know. Yeah, and listen more.
But yeah, be humble, be humble. You know, the era is a bit different right now. What keeps you grounded?
It's just the way my mind works, man. It keep me grounded. Cause I kind of study wrong from right and try to do the right things. You know.
Very profound statement. Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, it's just the way my mind work, you know. Just try to do the right thing so it keep me grounded at all time. Cause once you're doing the right thing, you're supposed to be grounded.
Nice. Vysionaer for you, Zed 101.9 FM. I know this one here is definitely an honor to get this opportunity to speak with you, because this thing that has come out there, I know the phone is ringing though. So yes, I appreciate your time so much. Definitely. I'm going to take about 3, 4, 5 minutes of your time, and then we're done with this conversation for now. But I want to check with my producer if she has any questions for you though. So yes, any questions for him?
Okay, so Vysionaer, in today's fast-paced music industry, do you think artists are losing that sense of depth?
Say again, sister.
Okay, so in today's fast-paced music industry, do you think the artists are losing their sense of depth when it comes to music?
As I said, it depends on how one work their mind and what they're really focused on, you know? Yeah, because it's art, and you know people do it in all different ways, shape, and form. Not here to really criticize anyone else's work, but it's just the way they direct their mind, they project their mind, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. But then do you also see, do you think roots reggae still has a strong place globally?
If I have seen?
Do you think roots reggae still has a strong place globally?
Yes, man, it still have, because from the beginning, so shall it be in the end. And the right will always be the right, you know? So it will still have it. No matter what come, the distraction that may come in, them fancy looks, it will always be distraction at the end. And the roots are going to always be the power, because at the end of the day, the unity and the strength of the people is a must. And they will need a way.
I love that answer. I love that answer, man. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Really good answer, man. Vysionaer, man. Anybody you want to send a shout out to this evening? You want to say hi to somebody out there?
Yeah, man. Bless up out there in our world. You don't know. Seeing? Yeah, man. Bless up all our black people, them, all our resilient people, them, all our African people, them, all over the planet where they bring us, you know. More strength, man.
I know you're very, very inspired by what's the name, Ibrahim Traore. What are your views on him?
What you talking about? We've been praying for a king like that over 400 years, man. So Let me give you something for back up to that. See? This one is called You're Not a Free Man. It goes like this. You're not a free man. You're not a free man. A runaway boy. Run away from the south. Southern runaway. It was said by your granddaddy when Ma turns 35, all of us should free. Here is the papers to prove. Young Master C, you tore it up in front of me, saying my mama can never free, and all her Pekingese belong to me, locked up in my name, teachings in your brain. You're not a free man, so you see what we got through, right?
Yes,
right
yes.
How I speak it, right? Yeah. Almighty, we pray every day for Jad Angel just always encamp it around Abraham Chori, man, and protect him. Because we know he will bring us to where we should be long time ago.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Give thanks, man. Thank you so much for your time, man. I'm waiting for my dub plate, though.
You're gonna get everything, man.
Yes.
You deserve more, man. Everything you'll be getting is special, you know. I guarantee that.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What if my dub plate, special dub plate?
And my pleasure. I'm telling you, exclusive all the way, man. A lot of special coming your way.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you to Don Hines for making this possible, making everything possible tonight. And thank you so much for your humility. Thank you to my producer. Fantastic questions, and thank you for the technical people behind making this possible. And of course, to the management of Zed Multimedia, we give thanks for this exclusive year, man. Vysionaer, it's me and you, man. You're coming to Ghana soon, man. Definitely.
Definitely, man. That is sure. That is just up in the line there. Everything is preparing, you know.
I hear you, man.
We guarantee, man.
I know you're on the road, man. So one love, man. Catch you up later.
Yes, man. All pleasure, you know. And I give thanks also, you understand?
So introduce yourself one more time before we let off.
Yes, well, this one is Vysionaer. You know, I'm telling you about this bad news bug, and it coming your way like a storm. The master key from the ringleader, Vysionaer. I say it's a bad news bug. Nah, tell nobody how you charitable. Ready to show comparison, them is a bad news bug. I say it's a bad news bug.
Yeah.
Now tell nobody how you contribute, but how you name them want pollute, them is a bad news bug. I say it's a bad news bug, yeah.
Yeah,